Welcome to our channel NKC Insight. Every year June 20th would be marked as World Refugee Day, designed by United Nations General Assembly. The day would be to spread awareness and honor the resilience of refugees. The day focusing on the global attention on the plight of those fleeing conflict or persecution. Many activities held on World Refugee Day create opportunities to support refugees. World Refugee Day shines a light on the rights, needs and dreams of refugees, helping to mobilize political will and resources so refugees can not only survive but also thrive. Refugee is someone who fled his or her home and country owing to the often natural disasters like cyclones, floods, and earthquakes force people to leave their homes. Devastating conflicts and persecution uproot thousands of people from their homes and countries every year. The highest refugee concentrations are in some of the poorest countries in the world. Refugees compounds the already prevailing economic, environmental, social and, at times, political difficulties in these countries. Refugee presence leads to more substantial demands on natural resources, education and health facilities, energy, transportation, social services, and employment. Asylum seekers say they are refugees and have fled their homes as refugees do, but their claim to refugee status is not yet definitively evaluated in the country to which they fled. According to the United Nations, every minute, 20 people are forced to leave behind everything, and escape conflict and war. The world is now home to more refugees and internally displaced people than ever before, nearly 60 million. An unprecedented 70.8 million people around the world have been forced from home by conflict and persecution at the end of 2018. Among them are nearly 30 million refugees, over half of whom are under the age of 18. On average, 42,500 people per day flee their homes to seek protection within the borders of their own country or other countries. In the last year alone, there have been 13.9 million people newly displaced. The civil war in Syria has led to one of the worst humanitarian crises of our lifetime. More than 11 million Syrians are currently displaced. This amounts to 45% of the Syrian population. About 86% of the world's refugees are hosted by developing countries. This number has jumped by 16% in the last decade. Refugees only account for a tiny percentage of overall immigration. Of the 20 million refugees worldwide, 51% are under the age of 18. This is the highest number of child refugees since World War II. According to the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, they accommodated over 15 million refugees, mostly in refugee camps in developing countries since 2015. National intelligence agencies independently check refugees' biometric data against security databases. The whole process typically takes 18 to 24 months, with high hurdles for security clearance. The United States is protected by geography from the inflow of asylum seekers who are entering Europe, mainly through Greece and Italy. Almost 600,000 have arrived in Europe so far this year. As many as 1 million may have entered by year's end. The United Nations Convention relating to the status of refugees was adopted. So instead of ending its work after 3 years, UNHCR has been working ever since to help refugees. Many countries create the event around the globe in support of refugees, while it is important to protect and improve the lives of refugees every single day. Thanks for watching this video. Follow us in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter by clicking the below link mentioned in the description of our channel. Also subscribe our channel for more videos.